Earth Lodge you have entered was once the council or ceremonial chamber of the Mississippian people of the Macon Plateau. Archaeology workers, under the direction of Dr. A.R. Kelly, discovered this chamber and many artifacts during the 1930s and 40s as part of the Civil Works Administration. The walls and ceiling were reconstructed in 1937 based upon the evidence they found. However, the floor is original and was constructed by the Mississippian people. It has been dated at 1015 AD, about the time of the Norman conquest of England. Look around. What do you see? 1,000 years ago, leaders met here. The subject of their meetings is now lost. Perhaps they debated the crucial issues of their day, or performed sacred religious ceremonies. We may never know for certain. They left no written record of their time on this planet. Yet the science of archaeology tells us much about this special place. The original builders here had the ability to make very accurate measurements. The chamber's design is remarkably precise and demonstrates that Mississippian people had developed a culture capable of this construction. The room's diameter is 42 feet and is within 6 inches of being a perfect circle. The fire pit is located almost in the exact center of the room. The 4 oak posts which support the roof form an exact 18-foot square. The sides of the platform on the far side of the room line up with the sides of the square formed by the posts. The walls of the chamber were constructed of hand-smoothed clay, most likely sun-dried. The floor and seats are made of a bluish-gray or slate-colored kaolin clay, commonly found along the Ocmulgee River. The 2-foot-wide entrance passageway was 26 feet long and was aligned directly opposite the center seat on the platform. Twice a year, the rising sun would shine directly through the entrance, over the fire pit, and illuminate the platform's central seat. Around the chamber, 47 seats are arranged along the walls. Take a look at them. Beginning at the entrance and proceeding to the platform, each seat is wider and higher than the one before it. The 3 seats on the raised platform are the highest and widest in the chamber. Who were the 50 persons who sat in these seats? What was their function in society 1,000 years ago? Again, we have physical measurements, but no written record or oral legend remains to fill in the blanks. In front of each seat is a small depression. Perhaps it held sacred objects used by the person in the seat, or maybe a small piece of the sacred fire was placed before each person in the chamber. Notice that the platform appears to resemble a bird. Depending on your imagination, it has been described as a vulture, eagle, or falcon. Around the eye of the bird is the forked eye symbol, one of a group of distinctive symbols known as the Southern Cult. Archaeologists believe these symbols had religious significance. That this was a place of religious significance makes sense. Most cultures of the world have made their religious buildings something special. Another clue to the chamber's use may be in the only artifact found in it, a pottery vessel. Could this have been a receptacle for the black drink, an emetic beverage used ceremonially by all historic southeastern peoples? The fact that the chamber was destroyed by fire also suggests a ceremonial closing common to historic tribes. But these ideas are conjecture made by archaeologists based upon their interpretation of material items. They're subject to constant study and revision as new evidence is found here and at other sites in the area. Without doubt, however, this chamber was one of the most spectacular finds of the archaeological projects conducted during the 1930s. Several similar structures were discovered, but none matched the fine construction of this building. While most of the other chambers were constructed one on top of the other, this one stood alone. What made this chamber special? Or was it? These are questions archaeologists in the future will wrestle with. Whatever they find, some facts will remain. This building reflects a well-developed society. It predates European contact and shows no evidence of direct contact with the advanced groups of Mesoamerica. The Mississippians created this culture based upon a successful agricultural economy. Their success as farmers is suggested by their massive public works projects and their advanced religious system. Who sat in these seats? What were their functions? Was this their Congress or cathedral? We may never know.